Hello everybody and welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Freight 208 here in the second race of our Craftsman Trucks NR2003 season. Of course, we had the massive upset at Daytona last episode with Spencer Boyd getting the victory, clinching his playoff spot. Now we have Kyle Busch, the GOAT of the Truck Series, on pole alongside Corey Heim in the 11 as we are green and underway from Atlanta. Who is going to find victory lane in our second consecutive super speedway race of the season? We are going to find out here. At the front, it is Kyle Busch fighting Ty Majeski now on the inside, looking for the race lead. Majeski trying to find his way back into the playoffs and make another deep playoff run as he did last season. We're in the inside. He's got Tyler Ankrum behind him in that new number 18 truck for McNally Hilgerman Racing this season, trying to work his way forward. So Majeski takes the lead here through 3 and 4, but here comes Tyler Ankrum already going to the inside. Ankrum trying to take the lead, and with that pass, Ankrum will lead the opening lap of racing here at Atlanta, beating out Majeski. Behind them, Kyle Busch and Taylor Gray fight for third on the racetrack, but so far so good for Tyler Ankrum as he slides up the track. Can't quite clear Ty Majeski, stays on his outside. Big push coming from the 7 of Kyle Busch right there. Got Taylor Gray, Corey Heim, a couple of Tricon trucks working behind Ankrum here, trying to push him off into 3 and 4, and they do. Big send. Ankrum goes all the way to the bottom and clears Ty Majeski, and Ankrum takes the lead here at Atlanta 3 laps in. So now we have a caution that comes out, leads to a restart here late in stage 1 on lap number 33. Is Nick Sanchez now leading on the outside of Taylor Gray on the inside here at Atlanta. We had a pretty long green flag run there, but now it's Sanchez battling Taylor Gray for the lead, possibly the stage win. Corey Heim lurking there in third, can never count him out. So now Taylor Gray takes the lead for the first time this season, and it is here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Corey Heim, his teammate right there behind him in second. Heim trying to get the stage win. He needs some points after a bit of a rough start to the year at Daytona. Not the finish he was looking for, involved in that mid-race crash. But Taylor Gray holding strong as Taylor Gray leads on the restart over Sanchez and Heim here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway on lap number 34 now. Continuing to go on through stage 2 now. Later that lap, Taylor Gray still leading, Heim battling Majeski for a second. Taylor Gray's coming down pit road. The 17 is pitting, giving up the stage win and basically his chance at the race right at the end of the stage. And now Corey Heim leads over Ty Majeski. So 2 laps later, Taylor Gray is now 1 lap down because of a just baffling move to come down pit lane and completely ruin his race, take himself out of contention for the stage win, as here comes Corey Heim out of turn 4, and Corey Heim will win stage 1 at Atlanta via his teammates' misfortune. Then Eckes, Majeski, Sanchez, Ankrum the top 5, followed by Busch, Dye, Enfinger, Lawless Allen, and Chase Purdy the top 10, as Corey Heim, your stage 1 winner here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway today. Now back away here in stage 2. I know it looks like there's only 3 trucks here. Heim, Ankrum, Ty Dillon. So the rest of the pack is always behind us. Was you know, the typical better cautions mod glitch going on back there. They fell a ways back. Now they're finally start catching up. But Tyler Ankrum's now back in the race lead here at Atlanta. Corey Heim behind him in second. How about Ty Dillon running in third, doing a great job right now of keeping some track position and staying in contention today here at Atlanta. Of course, he's back down to full-time truck racing after he had a very, very disappointing Cup Series run with Spire Motorsports last year in the 77. So now he's back here in trucks, driving for Rackley War, replacing the departing to Benedetto. Of course, he's running Xfinity in the 38 car. So far, so good here. We got 3 wide throughout the pack. Notice I'm counting around. Goes Nick Sanchez into the outside wall. Goes Lawless Allen. 4 or 5 trucks, and the big one is on at Atlanta. They go crashing into turn 1, and the caution will come out. Looks like the 33 Lawless Allen gets turned into Nick Sanchez. Hard hit. Brett Holmes involved. Tanner Gray slides down and spins Jake Garcia around. And a multi-car accident brings out the caution here at Atlanta. 3 wide just does not work. See, Keith McGee just comes up into Lawless Allen, squeezes them and Nick Sanchez together, bouncing off the wall. Sanchez hits the wall twice, but manages to avoid any other contact. But then Tanner Gray into Jake Garcia sliding down there is really the big damage. Brett Holmes also collected. Timmy Hill narrowly avoids this. Incredible job there for him and Caden Honeycutt to avoid getting major damage. Right there, just 3 wide not working the trail at Atlanta. And the big one strikes, taking out a couple of good trucks in Tanner Gray, Jake Garcia, Nick Sanchez involved. He's had a really strong day. And up here, more problems. Matt Crafton and Colby Howard with issues down there. So Matt Crafton turns Colby Howard into turn 1, comes back up. They both spin. Crafton slams the outside wall, as does Colby Howard. Damage to both of those trucks. Don't know what was going on with them there at the caution. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, Corey Heim is taking the lead back now from Tyler Ankrum. And Corey Heim will continue to lead here at Atlanta after our first big pileup of the day. So now back underway here. Colby Howard, officially the only DNF so far today. He's out in 33rd, not the run he was looking for in that Tricon Garage #1 truck. But Majeski leading on the restart here on lap 47. So got about 30 to go in this second stage of racing. Enfinger behind him in second. Eckes trying to get by Kyle Busch for third to stay in the mix for the lead here and contend for this stage as they go down the back straightaway. So far, so good. For now, keep it clean. See back here, Corey Heim came down pit road, so he lost all his track position. Right now, he's in the middle of a hornet's nest. Look out, huge checkup from the 22 truck of Keith McGee, who was involved in that last rack. Stacks up Crafton and Heim, who's down in the middle of Jake Garcia and Thad Moffat as he go down the tri-oval down the front straight. Next out, another bit of contact. Thad Moffat, Corey Heim. Whoa, he's turned all the way down the racetrack. No, he's going to turn Corey Heim. He's going to go sliding up the track and slamming into Bailey Curry. Hard hit into the outside wall for Heim, Curry, and Connor Jones as your stage 1 winner. One of the best trucks all day long. Corey Heim gets dumped by rookie Thad Moffat, sends him slamming the outside up into Bailey Curry, who sends the outside wall. Ty Dillon gets collected after having a really strong day so far. Connor Jones gets a big hit into Bailey Curry right there. Ben Rose maybe got a little bit of damage in that. But a huge crash here at Atlanta, and once again, Lady Luck deals a bad hand to Corey Heim at a super speedway. Daytona got taken out in that stage 2 wreck, and once again here in stage 2, he gets dumped by Thad Moffat after winning the opening stage here at Atlanta, and just comes right up the track. Couldn't quite save it. Slammed by Bailey Curry, Ty Dillon. Connor Jones piles in. Big damage. A ton of good trucks involved in this incident, and the caution will come out once again here in Atlanta. Corey Heim just looking to catch a break here and finish a race. As he's also piling in that back there, you got Matt Mills, Spencer Boyd, your Daytona winner. Jack Wood also getting a piece of it right there after all the action taking place there with Corey Heim under this caution flag. So meanwhile, back at the front of the field, the part of the field that was not crashing right there, it's going to be Majeski and Enfinger side by side for the lead. They give it to Enfinger at the line. Now field center freezing, gets turned around on the outside wall. He's spinning into Timmy Hill, and they go crashing. There goes Friesen and Timmy Hill. Caution comes out here on lap 60 with 20 to go in the stage, with Majeski and Sanchez leading. Now looks like Eckes is in the lead here as the cautions come out again here at Atlanta. As he looked at zero, once again is the 52 is Stuart Friesen. Now smoke pouring out the back of that truck. His day done, and that truck ruined. It looks like he may have been involved with the 45 of Caden Honeycutt, and then 21 of Maggio was absolutely destroyed. So Maggio and Friesen are going to knock each other out of the race there from that incident, which gives the lead over to Christian Eckes in the middle of a pit cycle, which certainly makes things interesting. Traps a lot of guys a lap down, so now Friesen, Maggio, Massey all out of the race. As Grant Enfinger leads it back to the green flag behind us, there's a line of trucks just catching up now on the outside. Of the first 4 trucks on the inside get clear. Enfinger leading, looking to bring home the stage 2 victory. Just 2 to go in the stage here on this restart, so it's going to be a close battle here to see who gets the playoff point in the 10 stage points today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Of course, Corey Heim got done stage 1, but then got wrecked out by Thad Moffat in the second stage. Enfinger, though, the huge lead, extremely comfortable here. Now he's coming down pit road. Enfinger pitting from the lead, giving up the stage win here. Now around goes this 56 of Hill and Nick Sanchez. They're wrecking again down the front stretch. Another crash. This time, Nick Sanchez and Timmy Hill down the front stretch. It was almost 4 wide right there. Nick Sanchez gets turned. Big hit for Christian Eckes, and Raja Karuth get also involved. Of course, nowhere for Timmy Hill to go. He just gets clipped right there, spun around, bumped to the outside wall. Sanchez damages Eckes, who's had a really strong day, as well as Raja Karuth, who's been trapped a couple of laps down most of the day. And that will bring out the caution. And so since Enfinger pitted, he'll still be on the lead lap because of where his pit stall is, but stage 2 will be ending as he races back to the line. So the leader is now the 25 of Ty Dillon for Rackley War, as Ty Dillon looks to get his first stage win in the Craftsman Truck Series in his career as he works his way around turn 4 of the final time stage 2. Ty Dillon gets the stage 2 win here at Atlanta over the 19 of Christian Eckes, who after all that still finishes second in the stage. Then third place is going to be the 13 of Jake Garcia. Daniel Dye in the 43 is 4th. Then it's Kyle Busch in 5th. Then behind him you'll have Enfinger in 6th, the back end of the lead lap. Then Brett Holmes, Keith McGee, Matt Crafton, and Spencer Boyd your top 10. So Ty Dillon steals the stage 2 win after some late carnage. Stage 2 all of a sudden starting to really bring out the wrecks here. And now we're on the final stage of racing on lap number 85. So we have about 46 to go in this race. Ty Dillon fighting Daniel Dye for the race lead. Kyle Busch right behind Ty Dillon in the middle. Here comes Kyle Busch already going for the race lead here in Atlanta. He is not wasting any time. That 7 truck looking to take the lead back once again here in Atlanta. Kyle Busch been silently strong most of this race and now is flying to the race lead. There goes Kyle Busch. He drives right by Ty Dillon and takes the lead away with ease here at Atlanta. And now Busch in a great spot to win this race today. Ty Dillon still behind him there in second, side by side. Big battle going on there. Can't quite clear him back here. 3 wide. Tanner Gray, Chase Purdy, Grant Enfinger fighting in the middle of the pack. As we see there, Taylor Gray is actually DNF with a piston failure. So that's unfortunate for the 17th. Tricon Garage has lost every one of their trucks in this race except Tanner Gray, which is wild. As Corey Heim and Colby Howard crashed out, as did Taylor Gray and Dean Thompson had mechanical failures. So, of course, Tanner Gray, last one left in the race. So now it's Kyle Busch leading the way here in the final stage at Atlanta. And I move on here. It's going to be just 9 to go. Kyle Busch leading. Anchoring behind him is a lap car. And fifth place comes Lawless Allen to the outside wall. They go. Around goes Lawless Allen. Caution will come out as Ankrum puts him in the wall, and Kyle Busch leads, which means we'll have a restart here with just 4 to go and only 4 trucks on the lead lap here at Atlanta. Is Kyle Busch versus Daniel Dye, Grant Enfinger, and Matt Crafton. Daniel Dye had the lead at the line, but instantly gets passed by a superior inside line with Kyle Busch and Tyler Ankrum. So Kyle Busch back to the lead here at Atlanta, trying to recreate real life and go to victory lane as he did in February of earlier this year. He got the victory in real life at Atlanta, dominating that race. Busch now looking to bring it home here in NR2003 as well, as he holds off Majeski and Ankrum, who are 2 lap trucks fighting for 5th right now. Majeski gets around Ankrum, so Busch leads with just 3 to go here at Atlanta. Now white flag in the air, final lap presented by Credit One Bank for Kyle Busch here in Atlanta. He has 2 seconds back to Daniel Dye, who's looking to get a career best 2nd place finish. And Busch can just cruise now. Got Majeski behind him. He looks like he's going to solidify a 5th place finish. Ankrum looks like he'll end up in 6th. Clearly 2 really strong cars. He's got trapped a lap down by badly timed cautions. As Busch now through 3 and 4 the final time. Majeski is outside trying to finish the race on the lead lap for a more respectable finish. Going to be side by side for them, but at the line, Kyle Busch wins at Atlanta, his 64th career Craftsman Truck Series win in this universe. Daniel Dye, career best 2nd place finish. Grant Enfinger 3rd. Matt Crafton last truck on lead lap in 4th. Then you got Ty Majeski, of course, bringing home that top 5 a lap down. Ankrum in 6th. And then Eckes, Ty Dillon, Sanchez, and Honeycutt recovers to get a top 10 finish. And so after all that, Kyle Busch, just like in real life, is the winner here in the Freight 208 at Atlanta. As you see your final race results. See, of course, there, Busch is your winner. Daniel Dye, a great job for that McNally Hilgeman team. Career best 2nd place finish. Behind him, you got Enfinger, Crafton, Majeski. Strong runs for those guys in the top 5. You got Ankrum, Eckes, Sanchez. Good top 10. Great job for Honeycutt coming home 10th. Same for Ty Dillon in 8th. And throughout the rest of the grid, you see your Daytona winner. Spencer Boyd ends up in 15th. Roger Carruth, Ben Rhodes were a couple laps down. They finished 17th and 19th respectively. Then all the guys who crashed out, like Taylor Gray, Stuart Friesen, Mason Maggio, Dean Thompson, of course, Corey Heim. Heartbreak for him. Had one of the fastest trucks out there. Stage 1 was leading in Stage 2. Then gets dumped by Thad Moffitt and ruins his race. And, of course, Connor Jones, Jack Wood, Colby Howard, last 3 there on the grid, DNFing as well. So Kyle Busch gets the win here at Atlanta. Now we're going to look at the updated playoff grid after just race number 2 of this Craftsman Truck Series season, where, of course, Spencer Boyd still the only eligible driver locked in the playoffs, and still got another 14 until the Craftsman Truck Series playoffs begin. It's Kyle Busch, not points eligible. He's running for cup points. Then you got Daniel Dye, Christian Eckes, Grant Enfinger, Nick Sanchez. Great starts to the year. Those guys still looking pretty solid above the cut line right now. Double digits to the good. Then on down from that, it is tight. Crafton just 8 to the good in 6. Ty Majeski, Tanner Gray, and Tyler Ankrum all between 1 and 3 to the good. And of course, Ty Dillon tied with Lawless Allen at the playoff bubble right now, with Carruth, Ben Rhodes, Corey Heim, some of the drivers below that cut line. So until the next episode, we're all racing from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I hope you all have a good one.